Where do you think you lost it, Craig? Was seesawing of this in that last quarter?
Yeah, like the weight of numbers inside 50 were huge. Their contested possession and their ability to get the ball forward really was a cost in the end, particularly in the second and third quarters. We sort of got stuck in our back 50 a bit more than we wanted to. Through losing contests. Not so much clearance, but just being outnumbered around the ball.
You obviously hit the lead late, and have been so good in those situations. The last few minutes, what was the difference there?
Yeah, I just said to the players, we just love that when you put that jumper on, you play right to the end, and anyone that's watched us the last couple of years knows we're coming. But you still got to do all that all the time. So we're really proud of that part of our culture, or the way that we want to play, and we want to continue to celebrate that. But we don't want to be in these positions. Like, how many times you want to put yourself in a position where you're going to have to do this miraculous comeback? So they're the things we'll wrestle with. Grow that part of our game. Why are we in this position, and also celebrate the other part.
It felt quite frantic, sort of late on. Was that? Do you think that was just because of the fatigue, or it just sort of felt like whichever team could settle and go forward with a bit of method that they were probably going to score?
Well, we were hoping the game was going to be like that from the start. We scouted the Gold Coast and how that game was played. I got huge respect for Dimmer, and they're a maturing team. I just thought they did so many things that they hadn't been doing previous seasons around just doing the right things at the right time, and the way they just looked really well drilled, and they imposed that on us tonight.
What do you take from that going forward, mate? After you don't want to put yourselves in that position again. What do you want to learn from?
Well, we lived in it for the last 2.5 years. Some circumstances are a bit different to this one, but it's a bit of a pattern the last couple of games. Being such a big margin at three-quarter time. A lot of us, it's pretty obvious. Like you look at the intent in the last quarter and the pressure, and those things are really obvious. So then why aren't we delivering that in the second quarter? So that you wrestle with this stuff. I know it's only the paint's still wet on this game, and I've yet to see any replay and anything, but that's the emotion at the minute.
McRae seemed to come off with a leg injury. Can you give us any more insight into how he is?
Yeah, both got some form of strained calf, so I'm not sure if it's a kick or a strain, but we'll work through that. You think he's unlikely.
You obviously had a few guys coming back in tonight. What did you make of Geordie and Pengels?
Yeah, look, we've had pieces of our jigsaw puzzle playing in different parts, and have you ever done a jigsaw puzzle? If the corners they don't go in the middle. So we've been having a few of those going on, and so it's good to have some of our corners back. And then other parts of our jigsaw puzzle can just be what it's normally meant to be. So, I think Pendle's set us up really well, and I thought Geordie imposed himself on the game. That last goal was significant, and he's a beast of a player. It's hard to tackle.
Having those scattered puzzle pieces, as you put it, how challenging is that as a coach to try to put the best effort you can on the field each week when you're dealing with that?
Yeah, we've had that for probably a better part of 6 weeks, and we found ways to kick enough goals. We had another 10 goal kickers today. Funnily enough, to get back in the game, we've had to move them around again. How we forward's sort of a bit of a work for us. It's worked before and worked again a little bit tonight, and Nick to other roles. And again, it's sort of come back to sort of let's get ourselves in positions where we don't have to do these things to be a bit more settled. But the flexibility is nice.
You sound quite frustrated. Is that just the fact that it's quite raw, or the fact that this is sort of bubbling away for a while and it's sort of been repeated? Natural
emotions. What is it? 20 minutes after a game. None of us love to sit here and not get the job done. No, that's not what we're paid to do. For most of the night, 68 inside 50s is a lot to give up. So we're going to struggle to win any game with that amount of ball in opposition half. So there's a natural emotion of like, hey, come on, let's get busy. Thank you, guys.